What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I'm LotusAsakura, the one who never knows best, and in today's video, bringing you guys some more Pokemon trading card game Pocket and a new deck showcase, as well as some more ranked matches. And as you can tell by the wonderful layout today, we are running Espeon. And I said it before and I'll say it again, I love Gen 2, I love Johto, and I love the evolution. So I really like the current meta of the game. Last couple of sets in the last couple of metas, wasn't the biggest fan of. But this right here, new one right here, I'm in my element, you feel me? So today's deck showcase is a Sylveon and Espeon deck. You guys have probably seen this by now, but we're actually running 3 Sylveons and 2 Espeons and a plethora of Eevees. So let's go ahead and talk about it real quick, right? Obviously, Sylveon and Espeon, you already know what they do. Sylveon has one of the best abilities in the game with that ability to draw 2 cards. Espeon can heal as well as deal 80 damage for 2 energy. Sylveon can also deal damage for 2 energy and doing 70. But we actually have a regular Sylveon in here, a non-EX, because this has the potential to actually be our hardest hitting card, because since we're running so many other evolutions, remember this ability, this attack does 30 more damage for each evolution Pokemon on your bench. So if we have a whole bench full of evolved Eevees, whether that's Espeons or Sylveons, this could actually be not only our hardest hitting card, but our only defense against, let's say, Oricorio, if we run into that. So we're running 3 Sylveons, 2 Espeons, 4 different Eevees. The new Eevee is pretty good. The Find a Friend ability I find to be pretty useful, being able to find a Pokemon from your deck and add it to your hand. And then of course 2 Eevee EXs as well. Then we've got 2 Pokeballs, 2 Eevee bags. This can stack up with the damage. We can make this this base Sylveon hit even harder, or you know, EX Sylveon or Espeon as well. But also we can heal with Eevee bag, which means that we can stack that healing on top of the Espeon, or the healing the Espeon already does. Beyond that, we're also running Giant Cape because they are a little bit squishy, not exactly the highest HP Pokemon in the game. And then we've got Professor's Research as well. And as far as other trainer cards go, we're running Lyra, Sabrina, Cyrus, and Guzma. Sabrina and Cyrus, staples, don't really need too much explanation. Professor's Research doesn't need an explanation as well. But Guzma, this card I feel like is becoming more and more, not necessarily necessary, but even more useful, just because in my own experience, I'm just getting more annoyed with running into Giant Capes and Rocky Helmets. And then you got the new Dark Pendant card, and it's just a lot of tools these days. So being able to remove those from the opponent is just very useful in my opinion. And then with Lyra, I like having the option of being able to swap out Pokemon and even being able to like stack up healing between these Espeons, right? Because let's say this Espeon gets hit, it's only 140 HP, so it can get 2-shot by a lot of things. I heal, use Lyra, swap out, heal again, and then can heal even more with Eevee bag if need be, you know what I'm saying? So just there for the option. I'm still not really sure what the most optimal assortment is of trainer cards for this deck is. There's so many different options you could run, because like I'm not running any red card, I'm not running Mars. You could have another cape in here so that you could have the cape on more than one Pokemon, or you know what I'm saying? When it comes to the item cards and the trainer cards, there's multiple different ways you can go, but this is how I went. And so let's go ahead and try it out and jump into some matches. And we'll be going second. You'd love to see that. What's our opening hand looking like? I could work with that. I could work with that. No evolutions in the hand off the rip, but that's fine. We get 2 Eevee EXs, a couple of item cards in here, and we'll be going second, so we'll draw something. So many of the same immersive rare on the field at the same time. I don't think I've ever seen 3 of the same immersive rare on a field at the same time before. It's pretty sick. Also, I love these new playmats and sleeves and stuff. Wait, do I have these? Are these from the new premium set, or are these in the shop? I gotta make sure I got these, because I like those a lot as well. I mean, I love these Umbreon and Espeon ones, and I'd probably still be using these on this deck anyway, since we are running Espeon in this deck, but I like them sleeves, and I like this mat a lot. I also like the mat that I'm using. Okay, he's getting pretty set up over there. And actually, I think this is a mirror match. I think we are running the exact same deck, now that I'm looking at it. I think we are actually running the exact same deck. We'll do this. Then we'll just go ahead and bite. About all we can do. He does have a cape on, so we might pop Guzma at some point just to remove that. It might not even be necessary, actually, depending on what happens here. If he evolves, well, we'll see. We'll see. This is research. He's his opening hand seems a little bit better than mine was. He had to go first, but it's actually working out for him thus far. Eevee bag, so he's gonna heal right up, I assume. No, actually use it for the damage. He evolving already? He is. He doesn't have a second energy though, so he can't attack yet. So I don't understand But no, see, now I'm confused. He used the Eevee bag. I mean, I guess it was just a misplay. Maybe it was a misclick. Lord knows that I'd be messing up in my videos. All right, so we're obviously going to attach this. We're also going to evolve. And I won't bother using an Eevee bag right now. We'll save it till next turn if we need it. And we could potentially draw Guzma. That would be nice to be able to remove the giant cape. They're definitely going to heal this next turn, right? Ah. I mean, that's no big deal. Not the end of the world. Silver is another card that I considered running in this deck. Opted not to, but it's another great option. Heal up. Fortunately, they did squander their first Eevee bag and they just used their second one. Are they going to heal again? Or are they going to use it for the damage? They can actually attack this time. They do use it for the damage. That's going to be 90. We're going to be able to heal that up a decent amount, though. We get another Eevee. Okay, I was hoping to get a Sylveon, but it's fine. We will attach this energy here. We'll, of course, heal up. And I think we got to use an Eevee bag, right? We have to heal. Make sure I click the right one. Okay, now unless they're running red in this deck, which I guess is another option that you could choose, we should be fine. I don't think I have to spend the second Eevee bag right now. Maybe I should anyway, just to be super, super safe, but I think I will take my chances at the moment. Now, they've already used both Eevee bags. I don't imagine they'll have any other healing options outside of using Espeon's ability, but they're probably going to want to tag him out because, you know, they'll die next turn, but that's fine. They're going to be able to attack with this Espeon, which, what does it do again? 20 damage for each energy attached to all of your opponent's Pokemon. Ah. That's actually going to hit decently hard because we've got... Oh, I guess we got to bring in this one. Just so we can survive. They actually left him in. Interesting decision, because now I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to swap out now. Now, they might have a Cyrus and be able to get rid of that Eevee, but... Well, no, what I'll do is I'll evolve it just to get some of the health back. And then from here, we will... Should I? Oh, it didn't gain any HP from evolving because it's the same HP. Right. Right. I was thinking, right, because you don't actually heal when you evolve. The HP just scales up and I... Okay. I think it's in our best interest to take this Espeon out. If they have Cyrus and they take out the Sylveon, it's whatever. This actually does still work out because if Sylveon does get knocked out, we're only losing 1 point instead of 2. We save ourselves from actually losing an EX Pokemon. And as far as the healing goes, it won't be worth it because it's only 30 healing on that anyway. And anything that attacks it is probably still going to, you know. So we'll just use the healing on Espeon. And we will take out their Espeon. That's going to be 2 points for us. Like I said, if they have Cyrus, so be it. We only lose a point. We still have advantage. We still have a very healthy Espeon with the ability to knock out that Eevee. And close to being able to knock out this Espeon. So, unfortunately, I have not drawn any Sylveons, but it is what it is. We also have Sabrina and Cyrus somewhere in our deck, so if we hit this Espeon and they swap out, you know, which is most likely what's going to happen, right? It's kind of like the only option that they have. It's going to do 60, which is fine. You get a Sylveon. So let's go ahead and evolve you over here. And from here, yes, I'd like to draw 2 cards. We get an Espeon and a Guzma. So I would like to heal up myself. So now here's the thing. I I want to obviously not waste this energy. This only does 10 extra damage, right? Yeah, 10. So we wouldn't be able to knock this out with one hit. I want to attach this energy, but that means that he's going to be able to do 80, which once again puts us at risk of getting knocked out if they have like red card in their deck. I'm going to assume that they don't. Wait, no, is red? I'm drawing a blank right now. Is red your EX Pokemon does 30 more, or it does 30 more to EX Pokemon? I think it does 30 more to EX Pokemon, right? I don't think I want to evolve this Eevee back here into an Espeon. I don't think we need to. I'm going to attach this energy to this Sylveon back here. And I think we're just going to attack this Espeon. And then they're going to want to swap out, I would imagine, because they have to. But we actually didn't even have to worry about the energy attachment, because if they attack, I mean, they're just going to die in the very next round, the very next turn. We can one-shot that Sylveon unless they have a cape. But if they do have a cape, we have Guzma. And we can use Guzma and Eevee bag in the same turn, so we're going to be able to bring in this Sylveon. And, oh, wait, no, because this is 70. It's not 80. No, but we have this Eevee with an energy attached already, so we can do... Oh, wait, no, why am I thinking? I'm thinking that... I'm looking at my own bench, like, oh, I got a lot of Pokemon back here, and that this is going to hit way harder than it actually... No, we're good. So we can just... Yeah, we can just Eevee bag and just take this thing out right now. Don't even got to waste no time. Make sure I click the right one. You know what type of time we on. Ain't gonna drag us out. I'm making unnecessary moves. We just gonna take our dubs again. That's us winning 3-0 in the mirror match. They also, I just realized, it only just dawned on me at this moment. They're running like a basic, I always say basic, but that feels improper to say because basics means something else in Pokemon, but like a non-EX Espeon and a non-EX Sylveon. But we win that match very convincingly, and on to the next, right? And this time we get to go second again. Let's go back to back. Fire deck this time. Opening hand's not too bad. Opening hand's not too bad. Slugma, huh? I haven't seen Slugma and Macargo in action yet, so I have no clue what to really expect. I have not seen this deck get played at all. You're joking. I really liked what we had there. Okay, that's not terrible, but it's not as good as what we had. And they're running Rescue Scarf. Okay. We'll do this. Damn, I'm sad we don't have that Professor's Research anymore. Find a friend. Give me an EX Sylveon. We get our other Espeon. So now we have both Espeons and no Sylveon. Damn! We had Sylveon and we had Professor's Research. That was... Hey, yo, this person's flying. They making their moves immediately. They know exactly what they doing. They moving quick. They moving real quick. I don't only match up against players who play this fast. And they flare. Yeah, I think we got to evolve, right? Gonna be able to take out this Macargo, but it's not gonna go to their discard pile because of the Rescue Scarf. And I think I will actually. Oh, right, because they only had one card on their field. It all worked out. And you know what's crazy? What? How much HP did it have? Well, not because it was 70, and Sylveon would have still done. Hey. I was gonna say it's crazy because they wouldn't have lost if they hadn't swapped out my hand with that red card because we had Sylveon in there who only would have done 70. But I think that Slugma only had 70 HP anyway. Hey, hey, play fast, lose fast. I guess I'll take the Dubsky. Thank you very much. Yeah, Slugma did only have 70 HP, so it wouldn't have mattered either way. They were screwed because they didn't get any of the Pokemon on their bench. It is what it is. On to the next. Hey, 3 times in a row. I gladly take that. And we're up against a fighting deck. Okay, what's our hand looking like? We get an Eevee, of course. Espeon, Pokeball, Eevee bag, and a Sabrina. Not too bad, not too bad. We are weak to fighting, but that won't matter too much once we evolve. Yes, we'll play the Pokeball immediately, of course. That'll give us another Eevee. Hopefully we draw a Sylveon. That would be ideal, I think. We get Guzma. That's fine. Catch the energy, you know the vibes. Drop the Pokeball. Get another Eevee on the field. Cool. And we'll just go ahead and bite. Next turn we evolve, whether it be into an Espeon or Sylveon. And yeah, we'll take it from there. This is Doug Trio. What does this do again? If heads during your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage from and effects of attacks done to this Pokemon. Feeling lucky, Punk? Of course. Of course. Well, we evolve and we'll heal up. Use the psychic healing. And let's see. Do we want to heal? I don't think it's necessary, but I will just to be safe. I'll do it just to be safe. And I mean, this isn't gonna do anything, but I'm gonna attack anyway, just cause why not? Just to get the enemy. Anyway, they actually didn't get anything on their bench either. So if they hadn't gotten the tails, they would have lost. That would have been another like real quick over and done with. Still nothing on their bench. Oh, you better hope the orange incoming concede in 3, 2, 1. Well, GG, bro. GG, bro. Hey, they took the L like a man, though. Lady Luck is on our side today. You know what? I deserve these wins. I deserve these wins after how long it took me to not only get these types of cards in the game, because this is what I've been waiting on, but also after how bad my first couple of pack opening videos went on this new set. Hey, but it's things are going almost too well. We're certainly about to run into something that's just going to devour us momentarily, because the things are just going way too good right now. At the very least, we're overdue to get heads and have to go first, but we're once again 4th time in a row going 2nd. We're up against a lightning deck. You don't really see lightning too much these days, I feel like, or electric, however you want to say it. But you don't really see electric decks too much these days. Although there's an electric deck that I want to play soon that you guys will see in an upcoming video, because one of my favorite cards is a little bit stronger this time around. Yeah, I mean, a deck that I tried to make work multiple times back when the game first launched, and it just wasn't that good, but it might be kind of good now. Also, these Rowlet sleeves, do I have those? I don't know if I have those. And this mat, do I? I don't remember. But I like the sleeves and the play mat. Let's see. So we have Professor's Research, Cyrus, Eevee bag. So obviously we're gonna drop this, draw 2 cards, Giant Cape. That's fine. Hopefully we get Guzma at some point, just so we can get rid of that pesky little cape. That would be nice. Let's see. We get another Eevee. Sure. Do this. We do this. Show me Sylveon. Another Professor's Research, will take that, and a Giant Cape of our own. We will actually attach that cape. It may not be entirely necessary, and I might wish that I had it later, but for the moment we're gonna do that, and then we'll attack, take our little 30 damage, and yeah, man. Now, not this turn, but next turn they're gonna be able to hit us with that Mock Bolt, but we do have Eevee bag, so we can heal. If we get Espeon, we'll be able to heal even more. Professor's Research, so I like our chances of getting an Espeon or a Sylveon. That'd be very nice. Or both, honestly. That'd be ideal. Honestly, if we get Guzma and Espeon, we could take this Tapu Koko out. Actually, no. I'm thinking. For whatever reason in my head, I always think that Eevee bag gives you +20, and it doesn't. It gives you +10. +20 would be so OD. Draw 2 cards. We get a Pokeball and a Sylveon. Not the Sylveon I was looking for. Maybe I should have been more specific. But we actually are low-key in some trouble, because we're not getting any of our we're not getting any of our EXs, and we really need those right now, actually. So So I think we have to spend the EV bag in order to heal. I don't want to evolve this EV into a Sylveon, but I think we have to. Well, no, we don't have to. This isn't like just as long as you have Eevee on your bench, right? This means that you have to have them evolve, right? I've never actually used this card, so I don't. You know what? We'll do it for science. I actually don't know. I always interpreted this as they have to be evolved into an evolution, but in the event that that means that you just have to have EVs on your bench, that's actually broke. I don't think that's what that means, but we're gonna put it to the test. And then we will Evo Harmony. Okay, yeah, they do have to be evolved. That's what I always thought, but I've never actually used this card for myself, and I haven't actually seen it get used, so I wasn't 100% sure. I was like 90% sure, but I was like, but what if, right? Because I know comps would be like, bro, you could have won if you just would have, you know what I'm saying? So I had to try it. Oh yeah, Pokemon Center Lady in your deck. Okay, well surely we get one of our other evolutions. The problem is we're not gonna be able to attack next turn, and this Sylveon is on the verge of dying. And if they have Cyrus. Yeah, it's unlucky, very unlucky that this is the only evolution that we got. We get Guzma. Oh goodness, yeah, we're in big trouble. The good news is, that this is only going to be 1 point, so there is that. I guess we'll use Guzma because we have no reason not to. And it's not going to really be worth me swapping out because anything else would get one shot. So we're just going to have to eat that. Do the Evo Harmony. Take our 40 damage. That'll leave them in range of getting knocked out by any Pokemon that we bring in, or any evolution that we bring in next. We just have to hope that we get, I mean, come on, how many cards do we have left in our deck? 8. This is supposed to be one of them decks that we accelerate through, you know what I'm saying? We're supposed to be drawing cards left, right, and center. Where's our other professor's research? Where's our Sylveons at, man? Hey, but I said my luck was going way too good and that we were about to get destroyed for it. You know what I'm saying? Every dog has a day. That's not how that saying's meant to be used. I had it coming. That's all I'm really trying to say. He get his professor's research and he's got an Oricorio. Now what sucks about that is, oh, we're screwed. Well, no, because we still have, wait, no, because you're an EX. Yeah, we're actually screwed. This lone Sylveon is our only defense against Oricorio. And I wasn't really thinking about that prior. Like, I should have known Oricorio was in this deck, but I wasn't considering that prior to evolve. But we didn't have a choice. We didn't have a choice. Yeah, it's GG. There's nothing we can do now. Unless they end up bringing in another EX Pokemon. Because we do have Sabrina and Cyrus in this deck. So, like, there's a chance. But we're just going to be stalling and delaying the inevitable. Okay, we do get Espeon. So we are going to be able to take out this. No, because they healed. And we don't have an EV bag in our hand. So I actually, oh my goodness. Yeah. Our luck was too good for too long. Our luck was too good for too long. Damn, bro, I specifically put that Sylveon in this deck to deal with Oricorio. And now I run into an Oricorio and I don't even get to use it because I didn't draw Espeon until 12 turns in. Ah, damn. 7 cards left in our deck and we needed all of them sooner. There's 2 Sylveons, an Espeon, and a Professor's Research in there. We needed all of those. Of course, you have a Rocky Helmet, because why wouldn't you? This might be my most hated deck in the entire game, by the way. I hate Oricorio. Like, I hate the Oricorio Tapu Koko deck so much. Yeah, we don't really have options here. Just not drawing the stuff that we need. Like, I guess we do this. I could heal up this Espeon. I could retreat and then bring in this Espeon to heal. But then he's just going to damage this one a lot. I'm just letting him get 90 damage for free on this Espeon, and I'm not taking it out. It would stall me for one more turn to get a Sylveon in here, but is it worth it just taking out the Tapu Koko? I mean, that's 2 points. And Oricorio... Yeah, but then what do we do? No, we attack this turn, we swap out next turn, I think. We're gonna eat 20 damage, but surely they don't have Giovanni in this deck. but they might have red. In which case it's GG. God, Oricorio is so annoying. I know people have, you know, different metas that they... Whatever. Different metas that they like and dislike or whatever. I know a lot of people hate on like Giratina Darkrai, or you might actually really hate Sylveon, or maybe you hate Espeon now or whatever. That's fine. I kind of wanted to do this anyway. To me, this is my least favorite. I hate Oricorio. Well, I guess this does kind of suck because I wanted to heal first and then swap out, but it is what it is. Sylveon finally showed their face. A little bit too late there, buddy. Yeah, Sabrina and Sylveon, I mean... Do we... What if we do this? We heal this one, right? And then retreat. And then bring this one and heal again. Again, the kind of just delaying the inevitable, but like... No, we can't do nothing because he blocks the... This is why I needed that other... Why couldn't it? Where were all of you? Where were you when I needed you? I needed all three of you 10 turns ago. If I could have gotten just one of you sooner. That's fine. That ain't no problem. That ain't no problem. Yeah. We can do this all day. We can do this all day. I think the problem is I'll run out of time before they do. So if this actually comes down to just a pure stall fest, they will inevitably win. And they're never going to play anything other than Oricorio, right? Because why would they? Even if they have something else in there, I thought for a second they put something else down. It's another fucking Oricorio. I was going to say they're never going to put anything else down because why would they, you know? That would be a death sentence. But they have another Oricorio, so they could just to tease me because now I can't even, you know what I'm saying? Damn, dude. There's nothing I can do except stall. I'm dragging this out. I don't care. I'm dragging this out. I'm dragging it. You gonna work for it. You gonna earn this. You gonna earn this. You gonna earn this. You want this win off me, you gonna work for it. You want this win off me, you gonna work for it. F you and F Oricorio. Whack ass card, ugly ass little bird. I'm gonna make you work for this. I'm gonna make you work for this. We can do this all day. And by all day, I mean for the next, you know, however long it takes for the timer to run out. This is so dumb. I know he's mad annoyed, but I find Oricorio so annoying that I don't care. I'm about to make you sit through this, bro. Yeah, I'm really, yeah, this is what you get. Because you play Oricorio, this is what you deserve. I'm stalling you out. I'm stalling you out to the clock run out, bro. Do something about it. I'm out of cards, by the way. They've got one left.
A few moments later.
I'm stalling you out, dog. You gonna have to earn this one. Since you want to play Oricorio. Since you think shit's sweet round here.
20 minutes later.
And heal up again. And did it again. And did it again. And did it again. And did it again. Oh man, I might have to skip ahead in the video because y'all probably don't want to see this, right? This gonna take a while.
2 hours later.
Yeah, you can Sabrina all you want, dog. I'm just doing the same thing. Like, you know, I'm just like this. Yeah, we gonna do this. We gonna do this till that clock hit 0.
Many hours later.
I ain't never ran from her, and I sure ain't about to pick today to start running.
Many unbearable hours later.
Retreat, Swap. Yup.
The next day.
This might be toxic and bad sportsmanship, but I don't care. Oricorio is the most toxic card in the entire game. Easily my least favorite card and deck in the entire game, bro. Oh, I hate it. Oh, I don't care. You can call me what you want, but you can't call me a quitter.
3 days later.
You know, obviously, I don't imagine you guys have. I certainly haven't either. I've never had a match where the timer runs out. I assume whoever runs out of time first just loses. But wouldn't it be hilarious if the timer runs out and I win by default because I have 2 points and they have 1? I'm certain that's not how it works, because that'd be kind of weird, I think. But you know.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Oh, there's a turn limit and it's a tie. I didn't know that was possible. There's a turn limit. No, okay, now hear me out, right? Hear me out, right? Hey, no L's. No L's. No, I forgot I'm on the camera. No L's. I feel like now listen. I feel like if the turn limit gets reached, the winner should be whoever has the most points by the time the turn limit get reached. I don't know. I'm just saying. So here's the thing. I was willing to accept the loss after I make him earn it from playing Oricorio when the timer hit 0 and I ran out of time first, right? I was like, yeah, that makes sense that I would lose the match if I run out of time before him. But I didn't know there's a turn limit. I feel like the turn limit get hit, whoever got more points should win. I'll take the tie. I'll take the tie though. Oh man. Hey, we still went undefeated in the video. That's all I know. I'm a very stubborn individual, if y'all couldn't tell. Anyway. Yo, it was just go back like I had a full health team that couldn't do nothing to him. This is so dumb. It was just. Hey, we gonna end it off there because, you know what I'm saying? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Hit this video with a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already so you can stay tuned for all this content I put on bring you. With all that being said, that's pretty much all I have today. And remember, nothing can happen to you swing the bat. Later.